friends, this video review is for The Land of Death and Devil's Club by Bridgewater. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there is a link in the post. And this is the video review. So, The Land of Death and Devil's Club by Bridgewater, and this was an intense mystery. Again, loved it. Not satisfied with having caught the man behind the murders of her last case. Louisa is determined to find him and get justice. That's her focus, and she's on a mission to track his movements. Everything is heightened when the grandchild of one of Louisa's colleagues then goes missing. So following on from Come Find Me in the Midnight Sun, which is the first book in this series, I recommend reading that before starting the story. It provides all the explanation to really understand who's who in the story and what Louisa's motivations are for catching the person behind the murders. So you really benefit from reading that first. But Louisa is super driven, and it's completely understandable when things get a little too close to home why she hesitates for letting Dolly's grandchild get involved in all this, because the payout's going to be so great. She's got to catch this terrible person, but that sort of involvement of another one of her colleagues' relatives getting involved is what sort of drove her to think twice. It gave her some perspective. She stood back for a minute, she thought about it, and so much was revealed throughout this story. It's difficult to say too much about it because it's all interwoven with the first book as well, and you don't want any spoilers about it, but everything just had me sort of gasping. Like, I'd turn a page, I'd read a bit, I'd be like, like, it just wasn't expecting it. And I was completely shocked when we learned more about the whole operation that was behind what had happened originally, and what then Louisa was determined to uncover the truth about. And I adore Louisa and how much she cares about everyone getting justice, making sure everyone's recognised for their efforts and kept safe. She's not satisfied with, oh, we've reunited some bodies with some people, end of case, we don't know what happened. Like, she's like, no, I need answers. She's really determined, and she doesn't want that to keep happening, and she's sure there's something more to it. So despite the intensity and the difficulty she has to endure, she never loses her true self in that. And even when her focus wavers a little, it isn't long before she then gets more perspective and she gets back on track. She has to make this right. She needs to put an end to it. She needs to figure out what's going on, and especially when it's become a bit more personal for her with those that she works with. So this was such an emotional story, and it really kept me on the edge of my seat, invested in learning if they could finally get the all-important answers they needed, and I was hooked from the very beginning to the very end. I loved every second of it, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of The Land of Death and Devil's Club by Bridgewater, which I really hope you will. If you've read The Land of Death and Devil's Club, I would love to know what your thoughts are of it, so please do comment on this video or on my blog and share your thoughts. And if you haven't read it yet but you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, so you're super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!